Soon. Soon. Merrick, thanks so much for the tier 1. Really appreciate it. I was already, or already had a game, so very good soon. Hello also to Schmog, Sivir, and Laser Trip, and everyone else lurking out there. Arena game right now against Sarah Gill, rated 466, Jay Shavy, rated 502, and Zachik, rated 365. Nice solid table to play against here. We have a bookshelf in the minors. Top tier minor improvement. Do not have a top tier Ock. Don't even have a second tier Ock. But Bellfounder has potential. Yeah. A little unfortunate, but sometimes you gotta take what's given. So, Bellfounder Bookshelf. Obviously, Bookshelf not as good either with questionable occupations. We'll remember the Material Deliveryman in case of Tree Guard or something like that. Soil Scientist would be great to wield. Domestician could be very good. Seducer is kind of high ceiling, but also no evidence at all that I'll have enough support to play it. Hello, L Scout. Oh boy. I need a minute. What? Okay. I've recovered. But wow. Passing Forest Reviewer is not fun, but with a Reed Pond and Tree Guard, a Collier... I think Tree Guard is the better pick, and aggressive BMW. Woodcutter, you say? Now, Woodslide doesn't make a ton of sense, to be fair. But I didn't feel like picking Lettuce Patch without any veggies. We have 3 minor improvements in this pack that cost at least a clay and a reed. Forestin should have been in here too. Farm building kinda tempting. It's that or Storage Barn. I guess Storage Barn could be pretty good. Alright. You're kind of iffy on Tree Guard? Well, we have Bellfounder, Material Deliveryman, and Reed Pond in the draft, which pushed me even farther to Tree Guard. See a lot of people saying what they would do. Trolling chat. I mean, there's nothing really wrong with Forest Reviewer Family Friendly Home, except I don't think it has quite enough advantages, and of course, Lumber Virtuoso. Brotherly Love? Hold on, hold on. Are we having the Tree Guardiest draft of all time? What's going on here? I take Lumber Virtuoso Brotherly Love and pray that material comes back. Oh yeah, Forest Owner also being in the... Yeah, I did think about that and then forgot to say it. No, I did say it in the pack. I forgot to say it just now. Yeah, so... Oh, I'm gonna have to do a lot of math. But that's okay. We open Woodcutter 2 wood. And then hope we get Tree Guard wood. Then we go Bellfounder. Do we even have enough food for that going first? Barely? Heyo! Hey, yo, there was a basket in the last pack, too. Which is a little more playable when, there's so much reed and wood in the game. Material Deliveryman is legit good when Tree Guard's around. Who is this and what have you done with Lumen? This is Lumen tries Tree Guard in non-solo games. 2nd edition, 3rd edition. What would be really funny, and is possible, is if I open Woodcutter and Sarah Gill or Jay Shavy plays Forest Owner round 1, not knowing about Tree Guard. That would be glorious. Hey, what's up, Rubenstock? Tree Guard plus Handcart. Yeah, Handcart is Work Certificate light. Ultra light. Definitely a nice little combo piece. This game is not going to be an exception to the rule of Bellfounders for food. Because Bellfounder's definitely still for food here. Forest Owner not coming back is not especially surprising, given the choices here. Rocky Terrain, not useful. This is a pretty clear value assets in my opinion. To either buy wood after Virtuoso or clay, depending on if I plan to Tree Guard for Bellfounding. And I don't really care about these. Angler Canoe is cute, but not good. Resource market is not exciting either. I mean, what do I want to block here? I don't really care to block any of these, but I guess I'll take building expert for no real reason. Does woodcutter synergize with material delivery? I mean, they both synergize with tree guard. Alright, and this is not a bean game. Should I take facades carving though? No. Whatever. If you mean... Well, woodcutter, I think, is pretty clear in how it works. Bean counter, believers in shambles again. It's crazy how much that happens, Merrick. Totally wild. Alright, here we go. I don't know if anyone's ready for this. Right, nobody would play Forest Owner when I passed a Forest Reviewer. That makes sense. Fourth seat Reedstone for Zachik. Somebody will have an emergency. Oh, don't say that, WeCoTor. Don't say that. We have to manifest greatness this game. Jay Shavy starting. We'll see with what. Wage, which implies that this is more likely a childless. Well, it's not Lantern or Scales in most worlds. I'm going to assume for now it's childless for Jay Shavy, hoping that Zachik will not take one read. Gray Meeple's hard to see against the house. Interesting point. Call an ambulance. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going third, expecting Jay Shavy to take 2 read, which does mean I get an Ock. We are pumping Forest Reviewer pretty hard early on, but BMW is actually the early major for Tree Guard here. Well, Stone Oven might still be it, but Jay Shavy actually not taking 2 wood. 2 read. Taking 3 wood instead. What does that mean? What does that mean? Zachik taking 2 read. What does it mean when you go 3 woods, start wage, not 2 read? Fascinating. Okay. I'm debating which Oxbot to play on. That's my entire decision here. I'm gonna say I don't get Ock back. Which is not completely clear. Brushwood Childless, I mean, that is possible. That is distinctly possible, in my opinion. Okay. Reedstone for Serogil. J-Shavy is gonna play Expensive Ock. Collier. Zatchik could do something like start because Tree Guard's incoming. I prefer taking Cops, but yeah. Bad third seed actions, I mean, 3-wood Wage is okay, but I think I would rather just play Collier and take Wood Clay Reed second action, or Clay Clay Wood or something like that. Regardless, we are here. Is it not going to be other players having emergencies today? Is it going to be BGA having emergencies? Illegal moves. Looks like there are occasional dips on server 3. We're on 5. Maybe that's some dips on 5 also. 2 wood and a reed for Serogil. Sensible. BMW is heavily contested right here. And I could just play Bellfounder. Let's do that. Yeah, losing BMW is not ideal. But I didn't like tree guarding first move into, like, someone starts for 7 wood and Reedstone is just a bad move. But here I can already play Bookshelf into 4 wood and hopefully Material Deliverman, and that looks good. And when I say 4 wood, I mean 1 wood, 1 clay, 1 reed, 2 stone, 1 grain. Is what I mean. Cool action space, can you have one? You too can have that action space with Woodcutter Tree Guard. Also, I didn't mean 1 clay, I meant 3 food. So, 1 wood, 3 food, 1 reed, 2 stone, 1 grain. So that's reedstone food plus woodstone grain. Food. It's reedstone food plus woodstone grain food. Build your collector, yeah. Woodcutter, best Ock in the set. I knew it all along. Exactly, Gonzo. Hello, Zizak. I could have done the first move start tree guard thing. That doesn't work with a round 2 tree guard, maybe not. I'm definitely happy with my line here. Oh yes, this is fun. I am excited. Oh! Oh! Amazing. Fighting for BMW was gonna be super wrong. Alright, well, this game has way too much read. Nice last move for Jay Shavy. 3 clay plus Collier. Hello, Kingming. Hello, Marushka. What happened? You went to the toilet and missed it? We're doing tree guard stuff, but it feels better this time. Is what's happening. Sarah Gill going to major minor and being sad, I guess. Maybe taking a cookery. You feel some abusive behavior? No, it's fine. It's fine. This is average Agricola. Nothing to see here. Everyone move along. Yeah, good call, Troll. We have brotherly love. We can't be... These can't be abusive. Yeah, maybe they could. What occupations are these? What occupations are showing up? We have the plow hero, right? On the right. And then... Is that the outskirts director on the left? And what's on the apron? What's on the blue apron? Is that a 5th Ock being pictured on the apron? Or am I seeing things? Established person in the middle? One of the 2 middle ones? Yeah, the right side of middle is established person. Brotherly love part of the plan? I mean, if Woodslide happens, then brotherly love is happening. It is going to be a first move fireplace for Sero. Jay Shavy reedstoning. Second to have room parts here. Established person doesn't do much for a 4-person family unless you're lover seducer. Satchik will build. And I could tree guard again. But we want to get this material deliveryman down. And tree guarding once per round is Bellfounder perfect. Established person can live in your caravan. Get out. This would also be a pretty sick Stork's Nest hand. But alas. Okay, so I've been figuring out food without stone oven in stage 1, which is nice. Um, the well, obviously, we want. Fishing net comes out. Yep, you want to spend reed because reasons. Um, Material deliveryman wants big stacks on bottom feeding. I would expect 2 reed here for Zatchik. Is in a no ban list all cards is Caravan pick 1. Civ, you're saying clay supports. I would say Caravan. Caravan is so busted. Oh, I guess I misunderstood what you're saying. Like, you put 500 cards into the draft. So everyone's playing draft 125. Or, well, no, draft 60. Draft 60 something with 250 of each. Okay. No, draft 60, that's. I don't know if I would pick Caravan. No one's passing cards either. You're just sports drafting. That's an interesting concept. I will elect to not think about that right now. I've got to make sure that I don't screw this up too bad. Gosh, I wish I had Stork. Gosh, and I'm also tempted to go pointsing on Bellfounder, but I have to remind myself Bellfounder points are not a now thing. They are a later thing. Wood, build, grow. Hey, I get Cops. Or Grove, rather. Neat. Well, then I might actually Stone Oven second action. Well is maybe still better, but I have 3 clay? What am I supposed to Bellfound when I have 3 clay? Oh my gosh, a mini pasture. That is beautiful. Does that mean I shouldn't tree guard? But if I do tree guard, I have right number for Virtuoso. Things flying everywhere. I'm going to exercise at least a tiny bit of patience here. which is already more serious than my last tree guard attempt. Still expecting to Stone Oven second move. But maybe the well is still better to... The well is probably the right move. Well, let me look at this again. Stone Oven, Sero builds. Then I can still tree guard and have well tempo. Or should I just start? I should probably just start. That would be fine. I can start farm building. Oh, yeah, let me start farm building. Wait, nope, that doesn't work. That does not work. Bad idea, Lumen. Don't do that. Alright, Zachik deciding whether or not they want to be a hero. They decide not to be a hero. Yeah, I'll just start and let Sero take the double build. Should be better for me with Virtuoso to get some of this out of my hand early. Passing around the mini pasture seems fine. Value assets also seems fine. It's not a bad time to play New Market. Sure. It doesn't cost the clay right now. Will I regret that later? Who freaking knows? There's probably enough smart people out there to know. Server, not having a good time. Stables are a bit of an interesting idea if I had 2 stables, but I don't. And it's funny because, like, with Bellfounder, the clay bonus from Material Deliveryman isn't even bad for me. Bricklayer for Sero. Are they clay supports? I guess that's possible. Brickhammer for Jay Shavy? Sure. Am I just building the well here, or am I tree guarding on cops? Or am I Ocking? I'm gonna claim somewhat boldly that Zachik is gonna end up fishing last action. So I'm gonna build the well here. Or take Cops. 13 clay rooms incoming with BMW gone? Yeah. Why stop at 13? Oh, I think Zach means spend 13 read-on rooms. Yeah, I should take the well. Merchant. Okay, I'm gonna play this pretty safe. Kinda lame. It is a good time to take Cops. I'm gonna go with this. Alright, I don't know if anyone can hear my roommate talking in the background, but it is a little distracting. Alright, fishing did happen, but it was by Sero. Very happy with the decision to not tree guard for the sake of Bellfounder. She's a gamer, she knows. Can't hear? Okay. Thanks for the feedback. Yep, we're getting deliveries, that's for sure, Sivir. We are getting deliveries. You did PogChamp as a joke about it being a bad combo, and I actually took it. I didn't think this was bad. I believed. Trickles of food, the Swedish special, right? Yep. Alright, so if I stay start, I just take a wood pile. And grow mini pasture. And we have Lumber Virtuoso for stage 3. That all sounds pretty fun. Zachik gonna start. So I do get at least 4 wood, which we know is not actually 4 wood. Definitely still bell-founding food. Early cattle! Early cattle. Stage 2. Nice. On a merchant. With all the Ox currently out, is it even possible to have more resource injection? Sure, Forest Owner hasn't been played yet. That's in this game somewhere. Really nice bell founding game. It has turned out to be pretty good. I learned the Tree Guard Bellfounder combo in the dark depths of solo gaming. Grove is fine. Yeah, I don't have a better action here, I don't think. I was a little surprised Jay Shavy didn't take the reed pile. Oh, Woodcart tree guard is dumb. Yeah. I mean, Woodcutter is good enough to be like a significant boost. You didn't see the draft, just want to say in before milking thing. I would still appreciate, even if you didn't see the draft, to not bring stuff like that up. Woodcutter is easier, that's for sure. I mean, this game, it would have worked easily. But that's because of Bellfounder and Woodcutter. But I guess both of those were partially necessary because of late major. Jay Shavy with expensive fireplace. Upgrading fireplace to hearth is definitely something that helps Brickhammer out, along with Charky. Both of those like that sequence. Alright, Zatchik is a little hungry here. Because Sero took fishing, the fishing net didn't re-up fishing with a couple more food, which I'm not sure is very good for them. So instead of growing mini pasture, I could play farm building. I could play value assets. Let's go farm building. That sounds like a fun adventure, right? Also, Sero didn't pull out the clay supports here. I'm just, like, a little confused all around. You don't think you ever played Material Deliveryman? Are you a chump? Well, Tree Guard is really the best case scenario for it. Oh, Beer Tap is really nice. Zatchik probably still wants 3 reed. I might have taken that ahead of Start here, but Start's very reasonable. Merchant. Yes or no? We get a no. Alright, I am gonna let the curiosity get the better of me. Any other cards? Oh, like, forestry studies? Like, stuff that leaves wood on wood spaces. That's kind of it. Otherwise, you hope it's a late growth game. Yeah. Well, late grow with resource injection ox. It feeds off of resource injection, basically. Jay Shavy does take the reed. This is why you're not 500. You never thought of that? Well, I don't know if this is a secret, but I think one thing that does separate top-level players in most games is that they do spend brain cycles thinking about the games when they're not playing. Whether that's healthy or not. And if you're not someone that does that, no shame at all. I'm still gonna take food a little longer here. I'm gonna follow my own Bellfounder rules. Keep it going a few rounds past where you think you need it to be. Feels like the gap is really big. Well, if you consider the gap to be each little piece of knowledge that you haven't come across yet, maybe. But the thing is, like, all those little bits of knowledge are so tiny. Like, I wouldn't make too much of it. I mean, if you're in 400s most of the time, that's still quite a good Agricola player. You're going to absolutely crush your home games. You understand how fun the game can be when this happens and that happens. Climbing an elo is more about not losing than winning. That's also kind of true. The amount of times I get fourth is quite low. Okay, I think I start first move here. To tree guard later. Is that reasonable at all? What else should I even be doing? Buying Stone Oven right now? Yo, I didn't even click anything, BGA. You okay? No, you're very much not okay. Womp womp. Don't get rid of my tree guard game. Alright, Alright, Kotor, I have to agree, you did tell and warn of this possibility. I'm feeling a little more confident about starting to turn Bellfounder Clay into points. Also, the 6 Clay on Hollow meant that tree guarding this round is a little less important. So I can do stuff like play Virtuoso. Look, okay, I have a lot of food right now, but food dries up. It always dries up. Yeah, playing too fast is definitely a thing in every game. Having self-control to think everything through is sometimes a big factor. I'm fed for the game if I don't grow. You don't think you've ever managed a game under 20? Don't think you've been over 20. Well, I'll say it that turn-based games are definitely good for. Well, I guess you still have to have some patience there to force yourself to not go through too fast in those. Alright, looks like Zachik is recovering from the server issues now. All vibes, all gas. Yeah, everything I'm saying does only really apply if you're very serious about getting better. And that does not at all have to be what your gaming is about. That is the type of fun that I like to have. I do get most enjoyment out of improving and being at the top, but most people are not that way, which is totally cool also. How's my Arc Nova grind? I've been at a 450 elo wall for a while. So I guess not ideal. X, grow, build? Question mark, question mark, question mark. I mean, Zachik needs a hearth. Shavy's a little hungry too. Do I get start back? Ever? Let's say no. I don't get start back ever. Server is having a time. But yeah, Mini Pasture is really amazing here. It's, yeah, among, like, food for wood is the trade that I would love to keep making this game. Am I sure I am connected to the internet? It's a great question. Streamlabs thinks I'm connected to the internet, thankfully. There are players who overbuild and fight super hard for grow and plateau. Yes. You cannot get too rigid in your ways. Shavy upgrades to a hearth, and that suggests there is a stone house strategy in Jay Shavy's hand. Also, I'm getting forest back. What world is this? I mean, that Schnapps Distiller is very helpful. Where's my room parts button? I need my room parts, and I need them right now. So I'm opening with 8 wood. And a reed. Is that good enough to just ignore the tree guard. I mean, probably, right? I wasn't planning on ignoring Virtuoso. Is 8 wood a really good action? It's also a good answer to where are my room parts. These things are true. Serogil might not grow normally. Because if they get build next round... Well, I guess it's equivalent, right? Family Friendly Home not actually doing a ton of work. There is also the fencing option, which just sounds lame. I already have fences. Why do I need more fences? Traveling looks like it might get taken this round, so that's exciting. New YouTube video idea. Is 8 wood and Arena good action? Micro strategy. The whole video is a close-up of my face. It's 1 second. Zatchik is going to take that hearth. Oh, actually, they don't have the ability to, so it's a fireplace. When you have mate and one look for better, yeah, it does sound kind of like that, doesn't it? Yeah, so the... There is a distinct advantage of Lumber Virtuoso being able to build effectively this round so that I get grow if Sero's not careful. I think traveling gets taken. So the line would be Fence and Ock. And then there's the risky Fence 7 option instead of 6. Which is really nasty if it works. All of this versus tree guarding again for Bellfounder and general tree guard being good. I could fence out. Yeah, this move sucks. But the tempo of the 4th room is so good this way. Oh, okay. Tempo over efficiency. Tempo over efficiency. Tempo over efficiency. And I guess it looks like I have a start plus wood this way, but whatever. My think time is going to be big. Alright, one ox space gone. What do we have here? Tempo creates efficiency, that's right. Clay Carrier, neat. That's fun with pottery. First pick Clay Carrier? Maybe. Alright, still just need... Jay Shavy might be clay pitting. Alright, so I would really like Zacic to travel. But they can just read stone. Or Joinery eat veg also. Or eat a reed. Okay, that's not ideal. To Virtuoso or to not Virtuoso. I think Sero grows, seeing that Zacic's probably going to build. And I can't... Yeah, I think Jay Shavy's going to be Colliering on... and soil scientisting. I really should have just fenced 6, but that could have changed things significantly also. Oh well. Alright, let's get rid of that idea. It's fine. This will be fine. What do you need to grow and buy clay for? Okay. You don't. Whoever takes 5 stone gives me a wood. That's kind of fun. Surely Zacic won't take 4 stone right here and kill that dream. Yeah, and it's funny that that Zacic can't actually take the 5 wood on cops because it'll give me room parts. But yeah, I kind of didn't do the best move there. Everything's fine. Things are fine. This is a do-it-yourself truffle slicer. It's better than truffle slicer. It is a food better. I'm not paying food for these points. Well, Merrick, I have 4 food on the board, and I'm not sure I have enough food. The additional fence was not a good risk-to-reward ratio, yes. The extra wood was very cute and not worth it when I probably want to fence again. The thing about this fence arrangement is that, I don't know, it feels a lot better to not fence again. But it's probably just stupidity talking at that point. Start player read double build. I'm not sure you get the read. Early cows. I should probably be taking animals in this round, if allowed. You would have grabbed the tasty sheep. Look, they bred on the board. It's all fine. This gives me wood. This gives me clay. We know there are early cattle. Yeah. Oh, no way. Okay. Fencing 7 was fine, y'all. There was never a problem fencing 7. Nope. So, now what do I do? Forgot, yeah. Forgot I was playing 4D chess. It happens. It's okay, Laser Trip. So now I take the sheep. God, am I really getting build sheep grow? That's so gross. Yeah, red took 5 wood. The poisoned 5 wood. Now red's typing in chat. Ooh, Zachik saying playing on mobile thought all opponents were in a stone or in a clay house. So Zachik didn't realize that taking the wood would let me build. Okay, well. I think I know what chat's gonna say about that. That's unfortunate for Zachik. Hey, I'm okay with that excuse. As long as it's not quitting the game or being unsportsmanlike. Mistakes do happen. I mean, that kind of mistake you do really feel bad for. You can't redeem the copy paste for this kind of situation. Yeah, I would not send smack talk for this. I might not even refund points for that. Emergency incoming? No. We already had the emergency. Server 5 was having an emergency, but it figured itself out. Zachik is going to fence out here, which seems reasonable enough. Not fencing bigger, but that's also okay. I mean, it's probably early enough to where this is the better option. We get our Bell Founder proc. This really is what I was dreaming of in a Tree Guard Bell Founder game. Material Deliveryman. Yeah, this is what the dream was. Grow with value assets or brotherly love? Brotherly love feels a little too cute.
You have weird dreams.
Smooth! Thanks so much for the Prime in the 9 months! I do have weird dreams. Everyone should have figured that out by now. Okay, so... Real talk. Am I going back to Bell Founder food? I might be. Also, I should probably plow. Oh, amazing. Yes. The dream. Continued. Playing it last action of a round when other people have moves left is somewhat interesting. I guess if I'm playing value assets, I can Bellfound food one more time. At least. 14, 16, 19, minus 8 is 11 food for 2 more stages. Joinery's gone. All the guilds are gone. Clay Oven's the only major left, and it's about to be taken. In your sample size of 2, playing Forest Owner has worked out very well for the Tree Guard player. That is what seems to be the likeliest option. Forest Owner is the only player that's fully fenced. I mean, clearly they have dreams of more wooden rooms. Like, there are not really many other things. It is also a veggie. It is also a veggie to play Anak in general. Sarah gonna buy more clay. Yeah, they're really using the fishing net as... Don't take it, it's mine. Alright. They're gonna open 6 wood. Shavy has not been doing a stone house strategy. They've just been running soil. I might get 2 cows unless Shavy takes them. I would guess this goes start or plow followed by pigs and I get cows, but I won't be upset getting pigs instead. It does come with a food from New Market. And if I get neither animal pair, then I do get plow. So, not too many bad options here. I think I'm supposed to plow from the bottom right, leave these 2 spaces for possible fences, build here. Yeah. Also, how exactly am I getting Virtuoso parts here? When value assets comes afterwards. I mean... Grove Cops Resource Market. Definitely gives me time to play Virtuoso. We might have to scrap Lumber Virtuoso. I can't even run Tree Guard having no wood right now. Except I didn't play Brotherly Love. For shame. Sergil builds a room. That seems fine. Stable. It's a little odd, but I guess with Mini Pasture you can still get one Shepherd's Crook. I did get my Bellfounder from the 6 wood space. Gosh, having Bellfounder with Material Deliveryman Tree Guard, it's just so good. Like, I did not realize how good this was. So, how many more times am I tree guarding this game is a bit of an interesting question. Because I don't actually need any more stone, unless I build a stone room. But I do need 2 more reed. And I guess 2 reed coming with 4 stone is the right number for a stone room. And a stone room with a couple stables is also fine. Still learning, absolutely. Absolutely. The learning doesn't stop. It really doesn't. If only my Ox did anything except proc Bookshelf at this point. That would be great. Rammed Clay! Oh, baby. That is not Mini Pasture, though. Which does slow down their fence tempo. Admittedly, Zachik has fully fenced already, and Jay Shavy's not ultra close yet. I just realized. I just realized there was a Virtuoso line after all. God, I'm so dumb. Rammed Clay definitely explains the Clay Carrier, yeah. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I had to do that. And then... Well... Yeah, I had to not plow. So maybe it was still better to do it this way. Wait, not Mini Pasture? I mean, nothing wrong with getting 4 sheep on a shepherd's crook, but... Okay. Also... Oh, this is fine when you have pottery. Yeah, I was wondering why they kept the clay when you usually keep the... Well, I guess it depends. I should stop talking because I'm not making sense to myself anymore. More tree guard. Then we open next round with cops. Uh, 19, 11... I need more food! This tree guard feeding is definitely not normal tree guard feeding habits. Also, value assets. So the last 2 actions are build and grow wood slide. You take points off of Bellfounder. Yeah, the thing is I'm not confident enough about where my last 5 food are coming from. My point ceiling is a little lower than I'd like it to be for Tree Guard. Well, that's without having my big stone house yet. Yeah, nobody knows Wood Slide. Right? Wait, no. No, Zachik knows Wood Slide. Zachik knows about it. Anyway, my game's fine. Everything's fine. Round is cultivation, which I assume Zachik still takes with 2 veggies and a schnapps distiller. Okay, so Cops is definitely the play here. Expecting Sero to take farmland. Jay Shavy to take wood or start. Yeah, I think I'm getting a 6th room. Round 14, build stone room and however many stables I can afford. Probably easier than another fence action, but we'll see. We'll see. How does Material Deliveryman work on these? Yeah, these both proc for wood. Excellent. Jay Shavy preferring to take a reed instead of a clay, with both not seeming too useful. And this denies me a wood temporarily, at least. I mean, if Jay Shavy does want to take clay, then clay pit does seem like the better choice, but we'll... whatever. Should I actually just build 2 stables here? No. Woodslide Hammer needs to be played. So I can build 1 stable and have space for 3 breeding pairs, not that I'm getting 3 breeding pairs. I do need to build now, with Jay Shavy threatening it. Yeah, it looks like we're all going for big house except for Zacic, who is still proccing Forest Owner, so maybe is still considering building. I just said I'm not getting 3 breeding pairs. Which does make the stable in the big pasture better. Sculptor. Grain source on stone. I mean, I guess when you have 5 actions, there are sometimes not that many things to do. There's a stable cleaner, first or second pick, I want to say, for Jay Shavy. Yeah, there was that one really strong pack that Zacic opened. I wonder if Basket Weaver was first pick there. Basket Weaver first pick in a Forest Reviewer Reed Pond game. Tree Guard 2. That's not a bad thought at all. Alright, I don't need to grow this action. What am I doing instead? Veg? Start? Grow because then I can get my Reno out of the way too? I don't need a stone. Faking Basket Weaver reviews evil points it is. See, game seems kind of weak. Don't see how I ever get to clay and the farm is undeveloped for a 0-point house. Yeah, I do never get to clay this game, spoiler alert. So I grow, then I go cultivation, crops, wood. Cultivation, animals, wood, veg, something like that. Sculptor does seem fine with that action advantage and needing to Reno. Well, I don't know if it's action advantage. It kind of is, but it's definitely a lot of actions on what is a questionable board when you don't have a BMW. Jay Shavy's gonna Reno now. What's all this clay for? Second Hearth? Cookery outfitter moment. We Cow Police. Maybe Pig Police too. Alright, Alright, the reed's at 6. The wood's at 5. Clay pit's at 6. Getting max grain points here. I could take the reed. Okay, Sero taking plow, definitely good for me. Because they could be starting for cultivation, but they're not going to. Do I still get pigs here, it looks like? Cool. Getting a restart here. Not sure what that means exactly. There's a little merit into taking pigs if you're Zachik, but not a ton. Renoing is still a pretty safe option that I don't hate. Zachik is going to build here. Okay. That is fair enough. It's not amazing, but there was a lack of amazing moves. If I don't take 2 pigs, Serogil almost certainly does. So I'll just take them now. It does give Zachik Reno parts ahead of me, but that's not really a huge concern. Even 1 food. I'll also get even 1 food for cow and veg. There are 0 majors left. So farm building ended up being a point in 3 food. Did I ever regret the reed tempo? Not until like right now. Alright, let's see if Zachik renovates. I'm not especially concerned about losing. The way I lose is if Zachik renovates and I don't start. So that should say enough about what I plan to do here. That is, I don't know how much Kappa is involved there. Storehouse Steward works on, gives reed on 3 food, so yeah, I'm not doing that. Alright, well, Reno's definitely not wrong for Zachik. I don't see any reason to pass Storage Barn. The stone doesn't do very much for me, and I don't... I mean, maybe the clay does something. Maybe I should have played it anyway. It's not going to matter. I don't see how it possibly matters. One cow, one veg, some wood. As Serogil's likely to have Reno parts, and I would expect Zacic to take Reed here. Which would be good for me in terms of the clay that it throws from material deliverment. The downside being I would need 2 actions to get enough Reed for a stone room. Unless I tree guard wood here. Well, if Zacic doesn't take Reed, I'll definitely think harder about tree guarding. Still need to think a little bit about it. If it was turn-based, I'd put more time into thinking about how many moves I have left versus how I'm actually planning to get points with those moves. But Zacic and I both can plow if we prioritize it. After the other person takes one of them. I mean, I still might get cultivation on the wheel here, though someone using it for the sow is maybe possible. I guess that would be a reason I don't get plow. Alright, now me getting this wood means that I should have tree guarded. But that's okay. That is okay. I'm at 50 after Reno Fence. Which Serogil is somewhat maybe a little close to. 52 after I breed. 4 wood for stables is better than tree guard goods. We're talking stone rooms on the line, Sivir. We're talking about a full cost stone room on the line. The game is kind of over. I think I have done enough to win here. Serogil, I'm just realizing now, has sheep thing. Yes, that is its name. 3 points and 2 food for getting to 7. Though I guess I'm surprised that Sero took a cow instead of playing that. Because they could get 2 cows first action here. Oh no, they're Renoing first action. Never mind. The cow makes more sense. Lumen. Luminous Lumen. God, what is that ox name? It's not Sheep Provider, is it? It's not Sheep Agent. Sheep Keeper, that's it. Thanks, Thrall. There are now too many ox with the E cards and Alpha ABCD cards that I can no longer keep all the sheep things straight. Sheep Provider's the grain one, yeah. Sheep Keeper, exactly, Ronnie. Oh my god, I forgot about this. Oh my gosh. Everything's fine. Well, Kind of. I only need one read action. I don't actually know if I have enough food to fully justify that, but I'm doing it. Thankfully, it doesn't look like anyone's building rooms or stables. I can take forest as my read action. That's gross. And Zachik's gonna plow sow here. Oh, this is so gross. I could plow, but I just want to take forest. Oh, Zachik's so fine taking forest for joinery points. I don't feel like I need to be the one doing it, but okay. I'll take cultivation. Good trade. If Zachik builds stables, I would be surprised. Alright, Ren Fence and cultivation is good. Sorry for the lack of hard-hitting analysis here. Oh, we have stable threats. Well, I guess it's not really a threat, because Stable Cleaner says I'm not going to waste an action on that. Okay, I am going to get my read here in case Sero Gill thinks about taking wood. Is that paranoid? Yeah, probably. Food distributor is a fine last dock for Zachik here. It is not Animal Reeve. It certainly is not. What's really messed up is that my game's so good I didn't care if Animal Reeve was coming or not. This bookshelf ended up a little underwhelming, but the food tempo early was nice. Did I need it? I don't know. As much as you think it's funny, you don't think Basket is a first pick over Forest Reviewer? Fair. Okay, now I probably can't greed the cow. Because Jay Shavy just had their last action taken away. Well, not using Stable Cleaner is still -1 point. And, okay, I'll greed the cow. And the way I set this up, I do need to eat a point. Sarah fishes, Jay Shavy takes wood for a 4th stable clean. The funny way. That doesn't give Sero Gill a read. And here's a 5-point action. I didn't need Lumber Virtuoso after all. Uno Zigzag Stables? Correct. No Zigzag Stables. And Ceregill takes their last clay carry. I forgot to build the stables. Oh no! Thanks, Silver. This is definitely a case of Tree Guard gone right. I guess I'll take the Bellfounder point because it doesn't really matter whether I eat grain or clay here. Tree Guard gone wild, yeah. It can do this. I've seen other players do it. This is more or less the first time I've been able to run something like this. But it sure is satisfying. Classic 15-point win. It's not going to be quite that big. 13? But yeah. I can afford to last action beg to. That is true. That would have been a statement. Thanks, Heroic Logic. Thanks, Killzor. I might steal that that line for a YouTube title, JPP. This wasn't really a Tree Guard game, it was a Bellfounder game. Also kind of true. Bellfounder did an insane amount of work here, because normally Tree Guard is very reliant on an early stone oven, and maybe even a clay oven on top of that to bake 2 to 5 grain early. Go for it. $49. Yeah, 13. Yeah, we definitely got a tiny boost from Zacic letting me build in round 10 or 11, but even without that, I think I'm clearly ahead here. Well and Stone Oven for the normal ceiling, Wood Slide Hammer for the crazy ceiling, Bellfounder on top of that, and didn't wait too long to fence. Thanks, Laser Drip. I did leave myself a grain to eat to buy a wood or something, but I decided not to spend time doing that. 15 off board. And it looks like my timer is under half an hour. Zacic with a really long timer. Unclear how much of that is actually Zacic's fault with all the server stuff and claiming to be on mobile. I think I'll give a pass to Zacic today for that. Was there a 60? No, there wasn't any prediction. Nobody mentioned it, including myself. I'm definitely partially at fault here. Valchan. Is Valchan still playing 72 games? No. Valchan is not still playing 72 games. Constable scorecard, too. Yeah, this is a good one. Just gonna stare at it for a sec. I don't think I've ever zoomed in on a final farm like this before, but it actually fits on the screen pretty nice. This hand had everything you want. It did. Well, except for a Stork's Nest. A Stork's Nest would have really been awesome because it would have let me really not cared about when Grow flips. But yeah, we have the wood, we have the ceiling besides the stone house, we have easy access to the stone house, and a feeding engine like Bellfounder. Some of the highlights that Sivir is referring to. What was I gonna do? Oh, I didn't actually care about the replay too much. We know Clay Carrier ran play Little Stick, Bookcase Basket Weaver, yeah, so basically saw all the stuff except Little Stick that got picked early. That's the thing about first picking Bellfounder. It has enough combos to be worth it if the rest of the pack sucks. And that was definitely my evaluation at the time. Domestician was one of the options in that pack. Soil Scientist was too. It was just a really rough first Oct pack, but finding Tree Guard right after and then Woodcutter definitely was amazing with it. Really sad that Lumber Virtuoso didn't make its way in. I thought it would. I really thought it would. Late game Point Sock was also missing. Those are less necessary when I had Woodslide and the two big majors, I would say. 43 wood from the board. Obviously, that's messed up by Tree Guard happening so much. Definitely got some of those Tree Guards, but not all 43 of these were seeded by the board. 21 wood from cards. Looks like this is 7 Tree Guards. Crazy. More? You just want more points. Gotcha. Well, I guess that's fair enough. What was I gonna do? 38 food from cards, that too. What cards? Good question. That is a good question. I mean, probably like, oh, Material Deliveryman. Material Deliveryman was like a lot of wood, actually. Material Deliveryman was probably like 6 wood and 4 clay, I'm gonna guess. Let's... Okay. 1 clay, 2 clay, 3 clay, 4 clay. Oh, wow. Me. 5 clay. I seriously underestimated that. 6 clay. 6 clay, 1 reed. 161. 171. 181. 281. 381. 481. 581. 591. 691. 610-1. Six wood, 10 clay, 1 reed. I must have a peanut brain for thinking it was 2 clay. All of the clay that I ate up with Bellfounder using it. My brain just somehow threw away. But the lesson here, obviously, is if you have Tree Guard, then Material Deliveryman Bellfounder works out. A lot of those wood were late, but I am, I guess, impressed with myself for guessing 6 correctly. So we can say 6 from Material Delivery Men, 3 from Forest Owner is 9, and then the other 12 are Woodcutter. 7 on Tree Guards, 5 on non-Tree Guards. Sound reasonable enough? 21 wood from cards. I think that works out mathematically. Yeah, so 10 Material Clay, 7 Tree Guard, 7 Tree Guard, 7 Tree Guard, 1 Material Deliveryman, or maybe it was 2 and I missed one of them. Well, I'm not gonna look at it anymore. You just get a lot more natural 6 stacks. That's definitely true. And Bellfounder, yeah, just a really great thing to pair with that. Okay. Thanks all so much for watching. Really appreciate it. It was a fun time. I'll be back tomorrow with another Agricola stream. It will be my last stream for a couple weeks, as next week I will be either off entirely or maybe back Friday, as I'll be competing in that thing in Vegas, which I would rather not say the full name of. So yeah, hope to see you tomorrow or at a later time. Until then, take care. Appreciate it. Bye.